Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mita and I talk about spirituality, the self, society, and whatever the heck I want to. So today I wanted to talk about crystals that I highly recommend for someone who has just begun their spiritual journey. Since the Great Awakening has happened, because it's 2020, we are healing the world and everybody is raising their vibration and we are learning so much more about spirituality. And so the spiritual awakening and journey process is not completely smooth. There has been a lot of times where there's just a lot of obstacles in the way, seemingly a lot of obstacles and a lot of things that you need to learn as you get on your path. So along my own spiritual journeys, the crystals that I'm about to show you guys have helped me immensely during times where I felt absolutely distressed and didn't know what to do. So I'm super excited to share these crystals with you guys because I feel like this will totally help you out. They've helped me out immensely. So yeah, let's get on with the video, right? So before we get into the crystals that I want to share with you guys, I kind of want to talk a little bit about them. So the reason why crystals are so effective whenever it comes to working with individuals, so the reason why they have these healing properties and these protective properties and whatever property they might have metaphysically is because of their physical structure within the crystal. So I'm looking at the crystals right now, so it's like, oh hi you guys! Crystals have been used since ancient times. They've been everywhere. They radiate high vibrational energy, and we also have used them to build computers. They are in our technology. They do have some sort of energy. I'm not saying that they get the energy from the crystals, but they do play a part in our technology too. So that's super awesome. You probably have heard that before. Whenever I learned that, I was like, whoa, yeah. Why wouldn't it be real? Why wouldn't the metaphysical properties be real if we literally use it in our technology? So it's more than just rocks, you guys. So another thing is that crystals actually have consciousness. And this blew my mind because I learned this just recently. Right now I'm reading the book, The Light of Egypt, and it talked about how crystals have consciousness and how you have to treat them with respect and as if they're a human who's helping you along your own journey. They pop up in your life on their own. They want you to be drawn to them, and if you're drawn to a particular crystal that doesn't really want you, it will disappear or break or do whatever because you're just not meant for that energy. But of course, just because a crystal doesn't want to be with you, it's okay. There are plenty of other crystals that do. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Whenever I learned about this, I kind of like, whoa, it blew my mind because you know how spiritual people, we all think, oh, everything is one, we're all connected and blah, blah, blah. Well, everything, almost everything, if not everything, has consciousness, and so do crystals. So that's really awesome. You can also use crystals to harbor particular energies that you'd like. There are hearsays about, since they can hold consciousness, can't they hold the vibration of a particular entity or whatever? I don't know, something to think about. But it kind of reminds me how soul gems are used in Skyrim. If anybody plays Skyrim, if you're not even into video gaming, maybe play Skyrim. Full of nature, full of beauty, so much fun, and literally whatever soul gems are in Skyrim is what they are in real life, and it's kind of insane. Like, I have a rose quartz that kind of looks like it, like a soul gem in Skyrim. Okay, so one last thing before I get into the particular types of crystals that you guys want to use for your beginning spiritual awakening journeys. You have to maintain them. So you do have to cleanse them and charge them to make sure that they are working for you as well. It's just like yourself. Since they have consciousness, since we have consciousness, we have to be able to take care of ourselves and make sure that we are feeling the way we want to before we do something. It's the same thing with crystals. You have to be able to take care of them, and then, you know, they'll be able to do their job a lot better. So the thing about this is, lazy witches out there, this can be a little daunting, right? Having to cleanse it every full moon, having to charge it all the time. It's okay. So within this video, there are some tips and tricks that you can use to make sure that you're cleansing them and charging them without overdoing it all the time. So whenever you charge your crystals, the best way I found to charge my crystals was to put it out into the light of the full moon. That is the best way. Every single time I get them back, they always feel heavier and more like I can feel the vibe, you know what I mean? Also, I do kind of want to enter this into the video too, how you can tell a crystal is real or not. So nowadays, because New Age spirituality is trendy, you will probably get some duds whenever you buy crystals. So I bought from this one YouTuber who like had this like free thing going on, and it was for rainbow aura quartz. And this is a rainbow aura quartz I received, and it's basically plastic. It's glass. I know my materials. If you feel, okay, so how you know a crystal is fake is if you can rub the crystal, right, and it'll start to feel warm. It's going to take your heat. And if it's inorganic, it won't feel warmer. It'll stay just as cold. It'll feel like you're playing with the Barbie doll, right? Like you feel the coolness of the plastic, and you feel like it's a doll. It feels like a doll, right? This will feel like an actual organic thing, like a crystal, a rock. It'll have a weight to it. You'll feel, if you're sensitive to energies, you will feel a vibration. And then with something that's plastic, it'll feel like a lower vibe. Like you won't feel as much as a vibe at all. So that is how you distinguish whether something is not a crystal. You can also look at it, like they'll try really hard to make it really rocky, like have a rocky texture and stuff, and like make it kind of translucent. But at the end of the day, you can tell like the difference between an actual crystal and something that's fake. Like an actual crystal is going to kind of have these like rough edges unless it's like made into something like this, but this is obviously a crystal. So yeah, be careful from people trying to sell you glass. Let's get started. The first crystal that I want to talk to you guys about is selenite. I don't know if you can see it. Selenite, if you have to get any crystal out of this video, get this crystal. This is a selenite tower, and this was actually, she was pretty cheap, honestly. She was $8. I don't want to call her like cheap because she's not cheap to me, but you know, they're very affordable. So go ahead and pick yourself up one. These are so amazing. So first of all, they have an intense high vibration consciousness. That's really great because then it'll boost you to be high vibrational, right? So another thing about selenite is that it cleanses energies all around it, and it can be used as a cleansing mine for your other crystals. So if you have a selenite tower or a selenite in general, and then you have all your crystals in one particular area, put it near it, all of your crystals stay cleansed all the time. This crystal is amazing, and that's why I really recommend it to be your first crystal ever, because then you never really have to cleanse your crystals. They're just always cleansed. So another great thing about selenite is that it can connect you to divine like no other. It opens up those higher chakras and really allows you to connect to your higher self, to angels, and be able to communicate them with them a lot easier. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't until I got selenite that I realized I could talk to angels and I could channel a lot easier than I ever could before. Yes, I sound like I'm on bullshit, but I'm serious here, you guys. Selenite's really good at bringing you good luck, so I don't know, I feel like a pretty lucky girl right now, so get yourself some selenite. The next crystal. I think this crystal doesn't get enough credit, okay? And I don't mean like from the spiritual community, but like from me. I don't think it gets enough credit, and that is going to be clear quartz. Clear quartz, in my previous beliefs, was like the chameleon of crystals. Like you could use it for anything because it can absorb anything, cleanse anything, and just like be the everything crystal. And yeah, it kind of can be used that way. I kind of use it as like a support crystal. You can use it to help other crystals do their job a lot better. But also, apparently, some attributes about this is that it can really help you clear brain brain, is it working that well? I don't know. It can help you clear brain, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. You're doing great. It can clear brain fog. It can also help memory and concentration. So hopefully, you know, get yourself some and maybe hold it on to yourself. I just dropped. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So the next crystal is a must, okay? This is a really big one for us. So right now the world is raising its vibration, right? We're going from 3D consciousness to 4D consciousness. So what other crystal is the epitome of 4D consciousness other than rose quartz? None. Okay, well maybe there is, but at the same time rose quartz is 4D consciousness. So pretty much, or your higher vibration, I know, but you can help people get to 4D consciousness. Sorry, I just want to make sure that she's doing okay. So anyway, it can help you attract love, it can help you with self-love, and it can heal the heart chakra. We know, okay? But this is so powerful. Self-love is so powerful, and that is why this is a must. So definitely pick that up, because self-love will propel your spiritual awakening forward. I guarantee it to you. Okay, so the next crystal is a lot of people's favorite as well, and that is the beautiful amethyst crystal. I do have some more amethyst, but they're a little tinier. But yes, this crystal really does help with psychic protection, intuition, and all that jazz. It represents the third eye chakra. It can really help you with intuition. So another thing that I noticed while researching the stone is that it can help you with breaking bad habits and keep you looking forward onto your path. So this is super, super important, I feel, whenever it comes to anybody's spiritual awakenings or journeys, because looking forward is the most intense thing to learn in the beginning of your journey. If you're so used to being in your autopilot ways, this will help you. This will help you break those habits that you don't need anymore, let go what does not serve you anymore, and be able to be on your merry way, okay? So this next crystal works wonders for negative energy, okay? And it is black tourmaline. So this crystal sometimes gets confused with black obsidian, and black obsidian has a shinier finish to it. Black tourmaline has the ridges and is very rough on its exterior. But this can really help you transmute negative energies. This is amazing, okay? Because this will take all the negative energies and bring it back to its sender, which is amazing, because, which honestly, anybody putting out negative energy, it does that anyway, but this will make it even more so, apparently. I haven't really experienced the energy going back to its sender, but I have experienced that it can really help you embrace more of a positive mindset and get over paranoia. Whenever I was really paranoid and really like trying to break out of my autopilot all the time, I would go to this crystal to help me become more positive and to transmute all those energies that were, you know, in my body and just like kind of sitting there very densely. And I really feel like it helped. So the thing with crystals is like they can really help, but it's up to you to choose whether or not you accept the help or not. It's the same thing that goes with asking your angels or the universe for help. They will provide it to you and they'll send you the energy and the vibration, but at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you whether or not you accept it, embrace it, and try to make something out of it. So it really helps with stress and anxiety, which is really great. As you know, stress and anxiety is not really good for the body at all. So apparently what I've seen, and it makes sense, like if it can help stress and anxiety, it can help your metabolism and your physical self. So yeah, by probably balancing out your cortisol levels, that'll be really good for anybody out there who needs to lose weight. I'll make a disclaimer, okay? So I'm not saying this will make you lose weight, but it'll really help you support yourself in getting into a mentality where you won't give up, you'll be positive, and it'll help you kind of balance out stress levels. Okay, so the next crystal might be like one of my favorites, and it could be called the worry stone if you go to an earthbound, but this is labradorite. This crystal, oh, so beautiful. I love it. I don't know if it's just because of the crystal or because I love this, like the way you can rub it. It's so smooth. It looks almost like a little scarab. I don't know if it's because like on first sight with this crystal, it's like gray, but then you put it in the light and it just reflects blue and green. Like, looking at this crystal makes me fall in love. I feel like this crystal has been the most helpful along my journey. Well, selenite's been a lot of them have been super helpful, but this one has really transformed the way that I thought and the way that I went about things. So it's kind of an everything stone of its own. It can help you raise your vibration and help you unlock psychic abilities, and it can also help you repel negative energy. So because of the repelling negative energy, I always get this sense of like calm, and it's not just calm, it's like hopefulness, if that makes sense. I get this renewed sense of hope and this like feeling of everything will be okay, just do your work, keep going, and everything will be fine from the stone. I don't know why, but it gets so warm when I rub it, and it's like, oh, so nice. I love it so much. But yeah, I've really felt my anxiety decrease, and I felt more confidence in myself. It really helped me embrace adventure a little bit more. I love this crystal, so I'd absolutely recommend a labradorite. So the next one is blue kyanite. So this crystal is really great for the throat chakra, okay? So this is supposed to help you with communication, with speech, speaking your truth in a more calm way, in a way where it'll get across to others and where others will receive it a lot easier and better. So this crystal had helped me get on YouTube, but it helped me speak my truth on YouTube a little bit more, to be unafraid to do it, or to build the courage to get up and speak in front of the camera, because at first it can be a little weird. Like, I'm technically talking to nothing. Blue kyanite can really help you, especially during a performance, if you do public speaking, if you have some sort of project that's due and you have to speak in front of a classroom or whatever. This can really help with building the confidence. Like, I can feel it right now, building the confidence to just say your truths and to leave it at that. And yeah, I really admire this stone. The last crystal had made such an impact on my life as well. I'm really sad that I don't get to wear it as often because the chain of it broke because I wore it so much. I guess I could wear it here, but that would look kind of dumb. So this is an orgonite. A lot of people get orgonite in a pyramid, but this was made, I think some dude, a PhD, was looking up or researching about orgonite and if it could help you. And yeah, it can help you release stress. It can help strengthen your intentions, your motivations, and everything, and visualizations as well. You can use it for dream work and everything. So what orgonite is, it's not just one particular crystal. It's a mixture between crystals, resin, organic resin, and metal. So this has gold flecks. I'm not really sure if it's actual gold flecks, probably not, but it's gold flecks with moonstone and resin, and it's so pretty. It's another amazing property. Why I feel orgonite should be on this list is because it helps you with EMF sensitivities. So you're gonna think I'm a little crazy here, but think about salt lamps. If you buy a salt lamp anywhere, you'll see this on the box. It helps deposit negative ions into the air so that way it can balance out the positive ions given off by electronics. Everything around us, right, has a frequency, has a vibration, and so our technology gives off that vibration as well. We're human, and that is an inorganic object, the technology or whatever we are using, and so that's going to mess with our energy. Whenever it comes to a lot of technology in the area, I notice that salt lamps and orgonite really helps you with that. So what does it do whenever all of these positive ions are going on into the air? It makes you confused. It makes you unrested. That's why a lot of people recommend not sleeping in the same room as your phone or with any other electronics. It disturbs your sleep and all of that jazz. So I really do recommend this if you just want to feel better. Because of this crystal, you can stabilize your mood a little bit better and feel happier. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed all the information I had to give in this. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want more information like this, or you're interested in having a reading with me, go ahead and visit my website. That'll make me super happy. And go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because that would really help my channel out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again later. Bye-bye.